Hey guys, my name is Lily and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm coming at you with a tag video. I was tagged in this tag by Troy from Troy Reads. His channel and original video will be down below, along with the creator of the tag, as always, all booked. And her channel and video will be linked down below. But today I'm going to be doing the Nope Trope book tag. So I'm really excited. Let's just get right into the questions. The first one, and if I look down, it's because I have the questions on my computer. Eavesdropping with miscommunication. Name a book you heard great things about and expected to love but ended up hating. I did not expect to absolutely adore this. I expected to at least like it more than I did. And that is Giant Days by a random person I do not know because I could care less. I read this for the reading rush for Read a Book Completely Outside of Your House. I'll link the video where I read it up here. But this essentially is a graphic novel about 3 college kids and their college experience. That could be why I didn't like it, as I am going into 7th grade. But I don't know. I've heard really good things about this series from Jade, and I'm just like, what? I gave this a 2-star. I didn't like it, but I expected to like it more than I did. 2 is Love Triangles. Name a series where you can't pick your favorite book. You guys can guess, right? Percy Jackson by Rick Riordan. Y'all can tell this is my favorite series, right? I mean, I literally have a read-along for this series. But this is the first book, in case you didn't know. This is The Lightning Thief. So I absolutely adore this series, as everyone on my channel should know. Yeah, how am I supposed to choose? Because, like, this book, there's no Nico. Sea of Monsters, there's Tyson, but no Nico. Titan's Curse. Is there Tyson in Titan's Curse? I don't know, but my baby Tyson, Battle Labyrinth, is pretty cool though. Even though I don't remember half the book, I just remember Nico and the Ghost King stuff. I remember that. I just hit myself in the face. Last Olympian, that's a really good book. Anyway, I can't choose between any of my babies because I love the entire series. But yeah, okay. Y'all know this. We're gonna move on. 3, not like other girls / didn't know I'm beautiful. I don't like this trope. It's kind of annoying, and I probably should have told you my thoughts on the other tropes, but I don't like this trope because it is kind of annoying. But then again, I like and hate all tropes. If they're done well, I like them. If they're not, I don't like them. It depends on the book. This is a book that has a pretty cover but was boring as all hell. I hate talking about this book because I didn't actually finish it, and everyone loves this book, so if you're new, please don't come at me. If you're not, then you probably know. But I'm going with Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. I did talk about why I didn't like this book in my Thank You Next book tag, and if you want to watch that, it's linked up here. I'll talk about it again. This, I don't even know what it's about because I really don't care. I read this around the beginning, maybe March, February of 2019, and it was my first YA fantasy. Y'all can see why that's a problem, right? It's a high, complicated fantasy, and it was my first YA fantasy. Not my best decision, but we're just gonna go with it. So this has a really pretty cover. It's not that pretty. The UK edition, which I'll put up here, is really pretty. But we can't all be winners. But I just did not like this book. Sorry if you hear my brother. He's playing video games. But I just did not like this book. And yeah, that's that. 4. all-consuming love. I don't really have opinion on this trope, but whatever. Name a book that gave you a book hangover. You guys expected this, right? If you're new here, or this is one of the first videos you're watching and you've never seen this book in my hands before, hello, welcome. This book destroyed me. But this, if you don't know what this is about, which if you've been watching me for a few weeks, you definitely know what this is about. This is set in 1800 Korea following she's kind of a police officer. I don't even know what the term is because I don't know how to pronounce anything in this book, but follows a 16-year-old police officer-ish thing. I don't even know like what it's called, but who is tasked to help solve a murder case. It is way more than that. Pasts between characters intertwine. Things happen. Warning, this is very violent. So just keep that in mind whenever I think about this. I only think about one part, but like if I'm thinking about the violence, I think about a lot of stuff. There's a lot of violence in here. But yeah, so this definitely gave me a book hangover because Junher destroyed me. For some reason, I was very attacked by this one thing that happened, and I wouldn't say attacked. I was very sad for this one thing happening, and I really don't know why. I don't know if it was because I was just very fragile that day for some reason, but I was just cried and sobbed, and honestly, I think it was just that scene before it happened. It was just like, you kidding me? You was like, okay, read this book, please. Take it, don't take my copy, it's annotated. Read it. Okay, next, moving on. Okay. And 5, Douchebag Boyfriend. Name a book that took you a while to get into, but you ended up loving. I'm going with The Wizards of Winds by Christina Cowell. I'm just going to read you the back. I feel like whenever this question is mentioned, I always mention this because this is like really the only book I can think of. I mean, The Burning Maze kind of, but like I liked that 50 pages in, or like less than 50 pages in, and this took me 150 pages to get into it, but I'm gonna read you the back. Czar is a wizard boy who has no magic, and will do anything to get it. Wish is a warrior girl, but she owns something forbidden, something magical, and she will do anything to conceal it. When stars collide, Czar and Wish must forget their differences if they are ever going to make it to the hidden dungeons at Warrior Fort, where something that has been sleeping for hundreds of years is stirring. I really enjoyed this book. It's a fun middle grade, and I listened to this in audio. There are illustrations which are really pretty. Not why. Sorry if the angles changed. I had to take care of something. But the illustrations are really pretty in this book. I recently read the second one, which is Twice Magic, and I really, really enjoyed it. I gave this one 4 stars, and I feel like I could have given it 5 stars, probably not with Compile, but if the beginning wasn't so slow. I just was not attached. I actually wasn't attached to any of the characters besides Squeeze Shoes. Yes, Harry Fairy is my favorite character. Don't judge me. He's amazing. Any of the characters until the second book, Twice Magic. And then I really got connected, and I'm still not fully connected, but I do like them a lot more than in that book than in this book, especially because they're just very wicked, and they're just like, I don't even know, cunning, and just really fun. And Wish is attached to a spoon, so that's hilarious, but it's fun. But yes, this took me a while to get into. It is slow at the beginning, but I do recommend the audiobook because it is so good. Even if you don't like listening to fantasy, this is a really good book to get you into that. I'm not even going to listen to anything besides this series that's fantasy. Oh my god. Sorry if you can hear him. I'm trying to talk over him because he's really loud. But, yes, I really recommend this audiobook. The narrator, there are songs in this book and in the second one, and the narrator just does an incredible job of singing them. But yeah, highly, highly recommend this book because it is very, very fun and good. And it's slow at the beginning, but it gets better. And 6 is tell us your favorite or least favorite trope. My favorite is enemies to lovers, or enemies to friendship to lovers. You know, like that kind of trope. It is my favorite trope because it's just so cute, and I just love to see, like, they hate each other. They like pitted against each other, they hate each other, and then they just become friends. I like enemies to friends to lovers more because you need that friendship in there. And I love them as friends, and then they're so cute as lovers, I'm assuming. I don't know. I've never, like, I don't know. But I just absolutely adore it, and it's one of my favorite tropes. But yeah, those are all the questions. I'm just going to tag a few people because why not tag a few people? Because tagging people is fun. Woo! So I'm going to be tagging Katie from KT Reads, Diami from Diami Ortega. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, so I'm just going to say and books. Nev from Nev Alexis Reads, Lorelai from Bookstore Nerd 2005, Sucker from Books, and Troy from Troy Reads. That's a lot of people. But in case any of you guys want to do it, go ahead, you've been tagged. Some of you won't, but I really don't care. And if you are a booktuber and want to do this tag, consider yourself tagged as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. What are some of your answers to these questions? What are your opinions? What are your least favorite and favorite tropes? Tell me down below, and I would love to know. Every video and every person I mentioned will be linked down below, as always. The questions will be down below, along with the original creator and Troy's video. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!